वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। अल्पाक्षरम् असन्दिग्धं सारवत् विश्वतो मुखम्। Please chant.
अल्पाक्षरम्
असन्दिग्धं
सारवत्
विश्वतो मुखम्
अस्तोभम् अनवद्यं च सूत्रं सूत्रविदो विदुः।
अस्तुभम् अनवद्यं च सूत्रं सूत्रविदो विदुः।
अय्युन्
ऐवुन्
लुक् एओङ् ऐऔच् हयवरट्
हयवरट्
लन् न्यामङ्गणनं
न्यामज्ञानम्
जभै घटदश् जबगडदश् खपचठथ चटतौ कपै शशसर् हल् इति माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि this one. You can repeat. We'll do the first chapter, third section. We'll read. तृतीयः पादः प्रथमाध्याये भूवादयो धातवः Can you all see that?
Yeah. Yes.
उपदेशे जनुनासिक इत हलन्त्यं न विभक्तौ तुस्माः
न
न विभक्तौ तु स्माः
आदिर्ङीटु डवः
आदिर्नीटूडवः
क्षः प्रत्ययस्य
शः प्रत्ययस्य
चुटु
चुटु
अशक्वतद्धिते
लशक्वतद्धिते
तस्य लोपः
तस्य लोपः
लोपः
यथा संख्यमनुदेशः समानम्
यथा संख्यमनुदेशसमानम्
स्वरितेनाधिकारः
स्वरितेनाधिकारः
adhikara can be inferred by the swara, swarita swara. That's what he says here. Anudata nita atmane padam
अनुदात आत्मनेपदम्
पदम्
avakarmanoho
भावकर्मणोः
kartari karma vyatihare
कर्तरि कर्म व्यतिहारे
nagati himsarthebhyah
गतिहिंसार्थेभ्यः
iteretaranyonyopapadach
इतरेतरान्योपपदाश्च
iteretaranyonyopapadach
इतरेतरान्योपपदाश्च
निर्विशः
निर्विशः
परिव्ययेभ्यः क्रियः
परिव्ययेभ्यः
विपराभ्यां जेः
विपराभ्यां चेः
आहोदो नास्य विहरणे क्रीडो नो सम्परिभ्यश्च
क्रीडोऽनुसम्परिभ्यश्च
समभप्रविभ्यस्तः
समप्रविभ्यश्च
प्रकाशनस्तेयाख्ययोश्च
प्रकाशनस्तेयाख्ययोश्च
उदो नूरुद्वकर्मणि
उदोर्ध्वकर्मणि
उपान्मन्त्रकरणे
उपान्मन्त्रकरणे
अकर्मकाच्च
अकर्मकाच्च
उद्भिभ्यां तपः
उद्विभ्यामः
महनः
आङ्गोयमहनः
All this comes under, for all these sutra, we'll get Atme Padam as Anuvritti. So it talks about Atmane Padam, which Dhatu is Atmane Padam. How do you know it? It's what it talks about. Then the next one.
Your voice is very low.
Voice is
Low.
Oh, is it all right now?
Yeah, now it's better.
Is it okay or you want to increase my volume?
A little bit.
Okay. You can let me know if it is too low. Okay. How is it now? Is it fine?
Yes, Ji.
Yes, Ji.
Samo gambhiruchi prachi swaratyarthi shru vidibhyaha
समोगम रुचि प्रक्षि स्वरत यतिषु विदिभ्यः
samupabibhyo hvaha
निसमविभ्यो वः
Vartigadin Upasargadasya hor veti vachyam
उपसर्गादस्य ऊहोर् वेति वाच्यम्
स्पर्धायामाङ् यामाङ्गः
स्पर्धायामाङ्गः
स्पर्धायामाङ्गः
गन्धनावक्षेपणसेवन सागसिक्य प्रतियत्न प्रकटनोपयोगेषु कृञः
गन्धनावक्षेपण सेवन साहिसेव्य प्रतियत्न प्रकटनोपयोगेषु
प्रकटनोपयोगेषु
कृञः
कृञः
अदेः प्रसहने
अदे प्रसहने
ये शब्दकर्मणः
शब्दकर्मणः
कर्मकाच
अकर्मकाच
सम्माननो सञ्जनाचार्यकरणज्ञानभृति विगणन व्ययेषु नियः
सम्माननो सञ्जनाचार्य करण ज्ञान भृति विगणन विगवेषु नियः
कर्तृस्ते च शरीरे कर्मणि
कर्तृस्थे शरीरे कर्मणि
वृत्तिसर्गतायनेषु क्रमः
वृत्तिसर्गस्थायनेषु क्रमः.
Is my voice all right now?
Yes जी.
उपपराभ्याम्
उपपराभ्याम्
उद्गमने
उद्गमने
वेः पादविहरणे
वेः पादविहरणे
प्रोपाभ्यां समर्थाभ्याम्
प्रोपाभ्यां समर्थाभ्याम्
अनुपसर्गाद्वा अपण्णवेज्ञः अकर्मकाच्च सम्प्रतिव्यामनाद्याने आसनोपसम्भाषा ज्ञान यत्न विमत्युपमन्त्रणेषु वदः
वासनोपसम्भाषा ज्ञान यत्न विमत्युपमन्त्रणेषु वदः
व्यक्तवाचां समुच्चारणे
समुच्चारणे
अनोरकर्मकात् विभाषा विप्रलापे अवाद्ग्रहः समः प्रतिज्ञाने उदश्चरः सकर्मकात् समस्कृतिया युक्तात् दानश्च साचे चतुर्थ्यर्थे वार्तिका अशिष्ट व्यवहारे तृतीया चतुर्थ्यर्थे उपाद्यमस्वकरणे न्याश्रुस्मृदृशांसनः नानोर्न्यः प्रत्याङ्व्यां शुभः शरेः शितः म्रियतेर्लुङ्लिङ्गोश्च पूर्ववत् सनः प्रत्ययवत्
आम्
आम् प्रत्ययवत्
कृञ्योऽनुप्रयोगस्य
कृञ्योऽनुप्रयोगस्य
कोपाभ्यां युजेरयज्ञपात्रेषु
प्रोपाभ्याम् युजरयज्ञपात्रेषु
पात्रेषु
समः क्ष्णुवः
समः क्ष्णुवः
भुजो नवने
भुजो
नवने
नेरनो यत्कर्मणौ चेत्सकर्ता नाद्याने
नेरनो यत्कर्मणो चेत्सकर्ता नाद्याने
भीष्म्योर्हेतुभये
भीष्मो हेतुभये
हेतुभये
गृधिवंश्योः प्रलम्बने
वंश्योः प्रलम्बने
लियः सम्मानन शालिनीकरणयोश्च
समानान शालीकरणयोश्च
निकारणयोश्च
नीकरणयोश्च शालिनीकरणयोश्च नित्योपपदात् क्रियो भासे
नित्योपपदात् कृञ्योपासे
स्वरितज्ञितः कर्तृभिप्राये क्रियाफले
स्वरितज्ञितः कर्तव्यप्राये क्रियाफले
अपाद्वदः
अपाद्वदः
पाद्वदः
निचश्च
नीचश्च
समुदाङ्व्यो यमो ग्रन्थे
समुदायो यमो ग्रन्थे
अनुपसर्गाज्ञः
अनुपसर्गाण्यः
विभाषोपपदेन प्रतीयमाने
विभाषोपपदेन प्रतीयमाने
शेषात् कर्तरि परस्मैपदम्
शेषात् कर्तरि परस्मैपदम्.
This is important sutra. Whatever has been talked about up to this before, starting from that Atne Padam, which comes as Anuvrutti. That is Anudata Sarita, Anudata Ngita Atne Padam. Atne Padams are defined. Atne Padams are which Dhatu will take Atne Padam. Sometimes Parasmipari Dhatu also will take Atne Padam. If it has got Upasarga, if it has specific Upasarga, and all those things are described up to here. Now, Shesha, whatever is left out, everything will be Parasmit Padam. That is what the sutra says. And here onwards, to some that exception to Atmaya Padam will come under Parasmit Padam. These are covered here in this section. Parasmit Padam goes as Anuvritti up to 93rd sutra. That is, I think, it is up to the end of this chapter, end of this section. This is where you will find Parasmipadi and Atmanipadi. Which dhatu will take Parasmipadi, those details you will find it here only. Then the next one, Anuparabhyab Kriyaha.
Anuparabhyam
Abhipratyatibhyaha Kshipaha. Abhipratyatibhyaha Kshipaha. Pradvakaha. Parer Vrishaha. Vyang Paribhyo Ramaha. Upacha. Vibhasha Karmakat. Bodha Yuda Nasha Janing Prapru Dru Sribhyo Nehe. Rijanta form of all these dhatus will take parasmipadi. That's what it means. Nigarana chalanarthebhyascha
निगरण चलनार्थेभ्यश्च
anavakarmakat
अनावकर्मकात्
chittavatkartrakat
चित्तवत्कर्तृकात्
na padhabhyang yamang nyasa parimukha ruchi nriti vada vasaha
न
पाद्यां यमं यस हरि
यमज्ञस
मुह
परिमुख
रुचि नृति वद वसः
वद वसः
vakyashaha
वाक्यशः
judbhyo lungi
जिभ्यो लुगि
vridbhyaha sya sanoh
वृद्भ्यः स्तनोः
सनोः
luticha klupaha
लुटि च कृपः
iti paniniya sutra pate
इति पाणिनीयसूत्रपाठे
प्रथमाध्यायस्य
प्रथमाध्यायस्य
द्वितीयः पादः
द्वितीयपादः
We are seeing Vidhi Niyama, Vidhi rules we are seeing after Sanya Sutras, Vidhi Sutras. The last class we saw, I think, Ad Gunaha. Was it the last one we saw? Guna Sandhi?
Ad Gunaha.
Ad Gunaha, that is, the word Gunaha is defined. Adeng Gunaha. So, in the Sanya Sutra, we know what Guna is. So, we saw Ad Gunaha. What is Ad? Ad Gunaha. Ad is Ad. Ad is Panchami Vibhakti of the Pratipadikam A. A stands for Avarna. Avarna means all the letters. So, Ad Gunaha. Then we have to consider the Purva, Parayogo and all those Anuvrittis. So, this Ad Gunaha Sutra is 6187, which is the 6th chapter, first pada, 6187. Six-one 87 Ad Gunaha. From here, Ad goes as Anuvritti. Now, to this sutra, Ekaha Purva Parayoho comes as Anuvritti, and also Achi. Achi comes as Anuvritti from Iko Yanachi, 6177. Achi goes as Anuvritti up to 125. So here also it comes as Anuvritti. So, what does it mean? Ad Achi. Then Purvaha Parayoho. Ekaha. So, Ad means Avarna. Avarna is followed by. Avarna is followed by Ach. Avarna is followed by Ach. Then, Purva Parayavasthane, Gunaha Adeshaka Bhavati. Achi Purvaha. So for this, the vritti given by Pratama vritti, Kara gives a vritti, Achi Purvaha Yaha Varnaha. Avarnat cha paro yaha ach. Tayoho dvayoho purvaparyoho sthane ekaha gunadeshaha bhavati. Samhitayam vichage. Samhitayam is Adhikara Sutra, 6172. That also comes as anuvritti. So all this comes as anuvritti. And Pratama vritti, that it gives a vritti in a slightly different way. The meaning of Pratama vritti, what it says is, in a Sandhi context, the avarana which precedes the ach, the avarana which precedes the ach, that is achi purvaha yaha varnaha. Then, and the ach which follows the avarna. Avarnat cha paraha yaha ach. Both of them, purva and para, purva paryogo sthani, purva and para together are replaced by a single adesha which corresponds to the guna letter. Which corresponds to the guna letter. How do you find the corresponding letter? By Sthanin Taratamaha. By that Sthanin Taratamaha, we have seen the close, that gives the close sadrishyam with respect to Sthana. That is 1150. Sthanin Taratamaha. The sutra we saw. Sthane Antaratamaha. So by that sutra, Sthanen Taratamaha, Adesha will be ordained. This we saw. And we will see some more details on this. Let us see whether it is given here. If not, we will see 6187. Adgunaha. He has given a very simple vritti. Akarat akarat iri swaraha agacchati tarhi ubayoho ekaha gunadeshaha bhavati. Akarat akarat iri swaraha agacchati. Parasya. Pare. When this Panchami Vibhakti is there, therefore swaraha comes. Swaraha agacchati. Kutra akarat akarat pare. That is understood. Because Panchami Vibhakti is there. So where it comes before or after, Panchami is there, therefore after. So akarat swaraha agacchati, akarat swaraha iti asti ched. Tarhi upayogo gunadeshaha bhavati. Avarnat parasya ach varne pare purva parayogo sthane. So this is one way of writing, and Pratama Bhakti writes different way, two different ways writes. Anyway, both are okay. So it means avarna followed by ach, then purva parayoga sthane guna desha bhavati. And guna is defined adin gunaha 112 iti anena. We have seen yevo. These get the guna sanya, and therefore here gunaha means these letters. Gunaha is a sanya. Therefore, we cannot take the meaning of the word guna. Guna means being a sanya. Therefore, what it means, what it refers to by the sanya sutra, that only we have to take it. Gunaha sanya iti. And the replacement in keeping with this sthanen taratamaha, that we saw sthana sadrishyam. Sadharmyena varnaha to be selected. Okay, now, have you read this completely? Yes?
Yes, Ji.
You have done this?
Yes, we have done that. Adgunaha, fulla.
Okay. Then the
Vritti
last...
and Savarna Dirgha Sandhi or Appavada, everything சொன்னீங்க.
Now, the last one, Urandraparaha. I think that we have to discuss. Varun Raparaha.
Yes, sir. You told.
Okay. So now, before getting into Varun Raparaha, let us understand this R, the letter R and L. The letter R, it has both the vowel component as well as the consonant component. Both are there. The R, even though it is a vowel, but it has the Ach Bhakti as well as Hal Bhakti. Both are there. It is the combination of the two, Akara as well as Repa. So, that is what some Vyakarna, some people say. The Rikara has got both Ach Bhakti as well as Hal Bhakti. It has got the vowel component as well as the consonant component also. The consonant component is Repa. The vowel component is A. Similarly, Likara also has got Ach Bhakti, Hal Bhakti. Likara also has the vowel component as well as the consonant component, which is Lakara. So, therefore, when you replace in the Purva Pada, Akara is there. That is, the last letter of the Purva Pada is Akara. And in the Uttara Padam, it is R. And in the Uttara Padam, if Rikara is there, then in the Uttara Padam, Rikara is there. Akara plus Rikara. Rikara, as I said, it has got both the components, Ach Bhakti as well as Al Bhakti. So, A plus R. Akara is Kanta, Akugada Sarjaniyanam Kantaha. Rikara is Ruturashanam Murdha. But Rikara, as I said, it has got both the Ach Bhakti as well as Hal Bhakti. Both are there. So, therefore, Akara is Kanta and Rikara is Kanta and Murdanya. Murdha. Kanta and Murdha. So the Kanta belongs to the Ach Bhakti. Murdha because of the Hal Bhakti. So Kanta Murdha. Similarly, Akara plus Likara. Similarly, Akara plus Likara. Likara has got the Hal component Lakara, which is Danta. So Kanta plus Dantya. Dantya. Now, therefore, when the Purva Pada Akara is there, and in the Uttara Pada, if R or L is there, then the replacement, we have to find the appropriate replacement. Now, this condition, that is in Purva Pada ending with Avarna, followed by H, therefore it comes under Guna Sandhi. So, Guna letters are A, A, O. So, can both Ekaha Purva-Parayosthani, Gunadesha Bhavati. So, which letter will take? If you take A, A is Kanta and Talu. But Talu is not here, so you cannot take A. O also you cannot take because Kanta, Oshta. What is there only? A, A, O. Out of this three, Akara is Kanta. So, But here Kanta and Murda is there. Kanta and Murda. So Kanta is the best replacement. Kanta will come and will replace both. Now the sutra comes. Urandraparaha. The sutra Urandraparaha comes and it says, you will see that. Urandraparaha 1151. 1151, which is in the first chapter, first section. Now, Uran Raparaha, how do you split this? Uran Raparaha, what are the letters? What are the padams? Uhu, Uhu,
Uhu.
not Uhu, I mean Uhu, okay. Uhu, Rasta U only. Uhu and Raparaha. Uhu, then Raparaha. That is how you have to split this. What is Uhu? The question is Uhu. Uhu is like the Pitru Shabda. Now, okay, we'll come to Pitru Shabda later. Now, Uhu and Raparaha. An is the Uhu and Raparaha. An is what? An is the Adesha. An is the Pratama Vibhakti. Uhu is Shashti Vibhakti. So, if Uhu is Shashti Vibhakti, then what could be the Vibhakti of Uhu? If Uhu is Shashti Vibhakti, what could be the Vibhakti of Uhu?
Pratama Vibhakti.
Sorry, what now? If Uhu is Shashti Vibhakti, what is the Pratipadikam? I'm asking something. What is the Pratipadikam of Uhu? If Uhu is Shashti Vibhakti, then what is its Pratipadikam?
Uhu.
No. Uhu is Shashti Vibhakti. Okay. Uhu and Raparaha. Uhu is Shashti Vibhakti. An is Pratama Vibhakti. Raparaha we will see. It's a Samasa Pratama Vibhakti. Fine. Now, Uhu is Shashti Vibhakti.
Like
If it is
Pitru
Shashti,
means Pituhu.
yes, it is. Yes, exactly. It is Pitru. If you take Pitru Shabda, what is Shashti Vibhakti?
Pituhu.
Pituhu. Same way. So what will be the Pratipadikam now?
R.
Ru is a Pratipadikam. Rukara. Ru is a Shabda. Rukara Shabdasya Shashti Vibhakti Ekavachana Rupam Uhu. So Uhu stands for the word, the letter Rukara. So Uhu here is Shashti Vibhakti. Okay. Not Pratama Vibhakti of the Pratipadikam U and all. So U stands for the letter Rukara. So Rukara is the Sthani replaced by the An Adesha. Then what happens? Raparaha happens. Raparaha. Raparaha means Repa. Repa Paraha Bhavati. That is what the Sutra is going to say. So now first let us understand the Padacheda. Uhu.
Are you
Shashti.
writing something? Sorry.
I'm not
Are
writing,
you-
I'm
Okay.
not
I'm
writing.
just-
Okay, maybe the screen I have to show this. I'm showing this only. Sorry. I'm not writing, I'm just showing the screen on this screen only.
Okay.
Urandraparaha. Because that is what we are discussing, that for Urandraparaha. Okay. So, Uhu and Raparaha. Uhu, Shashti Vibhakti, Ekavachanam, and Pratama Vibhakti, Ekavachanam, and Raparaha also, Pratama Vibhakti, Ekavachanam. Now we will see Urandraparaha. So, An will be, An is the Adesha, replacing the Rikara, which is the Sthani. Then what will happen? Raparaha Bhavati. That is the meaning. That is, a, i, u, एतेषु कश्चन वर्णः ऋकारस्य आदेशरूपेण विधीयते चेत् तस्मात् परः नित्यं रेपः आगच्छति. Simple वृत्ति, simple सूत्रार्थ. So anuvritti shashtisthani yoga, that is sthani, that comes shashtisthani yoga, fine. Puran raparaha, and then here it says a, I, u, that is an stands for the short an. There are two ans in the Mageshwara Sutra. One is ayun, other one is up to lan. Two ans are there. So which one is this an? The shorter one. A, I, u. A stands for its savarna, E stands for its savarna, U stands for its savarna. Therefore, all the letters A, I, u, mainly Rasva Dirgha only we take for the language. Now, these letters. Okay. Now, let me ask one question. When do you use the longer an? Remember, longer an?
Yeah.
There is only one place where you use the longer an.
The Anudit Savarnasya.
Yes. Anudit Savarnasya cha apratyah. We discussed that in detail. So when accepting the adesha, in that case, only in that sutra alone, the word an stands for the longer an. In all other places, it is shorter an only. Okay, here an refers to the shorter one, the short one. So when an is replaced, any of this an is replaced by rikara, and any of this is replaced by rikara, then what happens is rikarasya paraha, along with the adesha rikara, repa is added. Nityam repaha bhavati. Repa will be added along with the an adesha. So when this an replaces the rikara has got both ajbhakti and halbhakti. Therefore, when there is a condition when rikara is replaced by an, only an, a, I, u, then with the adesha, the repa also added. The repa also added. That is what this sutra says. Raparaha. The word raparaha is a samasa. Raha paraha yasmat. Saha raparaha. Raha comes after which, that is called raparaha. Denotes that. What does it denote? It denotes an. An is going to get the repa appended to it as an adesha when it replaces the sthani rikara. So, raparaha bhavati. Raparaha is pratama vibhakti ekavachana. That is along with the an adesha. Along with the an adesha, the adesha could be a, I, or u. So along with the adesha, repa bhavati. Repa paraha bhavati nityam. When it replaces the sthani rikara. So raparaha bhagubrigi samasa, it qualifies the an qualifier. Okay. So therefore, rivarnasya sthane. Ru stands for Rivarnasya sthane. Ru stands for rikara. That is, U stands for, sorry, U stands for Rivarna. So, Rivarnasya sthane, anbhavati. Anbhavati, raparaha anbhavati. Raparaha anbhavati. अस्मिन् सूत्रे प्रयुक्तः उहु शब्दः ऋ इति अस्य षष्ठी विभक्ति षष्ठी एकवचनस्य रूपं. That to be noted. Many times we forget this. What is uhu? We take it as the ukaranta shabda pratama vibhakti, like guruhu. No, but it is rukaranta shabda. can remember Pitru Shabda, Shashti Vibhakti. Rikarasya anadeshaha raparaha bhavati iti asya sutrasya arthaha. Ityukte rikarasya sthane yatra kutrapi anvarnasya adesha bhavati. Wherever, in whichever context, an adesha comes in the place of rikara, there tatra saha adeshaha repena saha eva agacchati. It comes along with the repa only. So repa is a must. Ityukte, if akara is the adesha, then it becomes ar. If ikara is the adesha, then the adesha becomes ir. So here the adesha is modified by specific condition. Rikara is the asthani, then adesha is modified, not just the an letter. The an to the an letters, repa is added. So ar, ir, ur, or even ar also. That is why when we learned the vriddhi sandhi, we just said ar is vriddhi, ar is guna iti. Brahma plus rishihi, brahmarshihi. But why that ar repa comes? Because of this sutra only. So ar, ir, ur, standing for other an letters also. So that will be the adesha. He is giving some example. You can read. Yata rit it dhatoho anena sutrena rikarasya ikaraha vidiyate. This we have seen in the dhatu. Rutaha dhatu, rukaranta dhatu will get it. What is it? It means ikara adesha. It means that taparatat kalasya ikaraha adesha. That's what it. It means not the it letter. In this sutra, ruta it dhatoho 71100. There it says rutaha it rukarantaha. Rutaha is Panchami Vibhakti. It is Panchami Vibhakti, Ekavachanam. Rutaha dhatoho it, that is ikaraha adesha bhavati. So rukaranta, when it is replaced by the varna an letter e, then an will get repa appended to it. Therefore, the adesha will be ir. Adesha will be ir. Kru plus tip. Kru plus tip. It is sixth gana dhatu kru. Kru plus shap, not shap, sha plus ti. Kru plus sha plus ti. Tadadi gana. Therefore, sha is the gana vikrana. So now what happens? That kru will be replaced by e. Because ru is the sthani, therefore repa is added to it. Therefore you get kir iti. So kir plus a plus ti. Kirati. The word comes, we have seen this word in Mundaka Upanishad. I mean, we have seen it, I have told this as an example. This dhatu we have seen, declension, derivation of this dhatu. Vikiratiga Somya, it comes in Mundaka Upanishad. With V upasarga. Vikirati means scattered, scatters. So, rukara is replaced by the letter E with repa appended to it. That's what these sutras is. Uran raparaha. Then Nyatavyam. Asmin sutre prayuktaha uhu shabdaha. Important. Ru iti asya shashti ekavachanasya rupam. This often we miss it. That's why he is specifically saying. Ayam rikaraha sarvesham trimshat svarnanam gagadam karoti. That we know. Rikara stands for its 30 savarna letters. 30 savarna letters. Rikara. 18 of its own and 12 of the Likara. So both will come. Asmin sutre prayuktaha anpratyaharaha purvena nakarena grihitavyaha. The first one, the short one. Purvena nakarena. Not parasya nakara. Ataha anpratyukte a, I, u. Ete varnaha. And number 3. Anena sutrena rikarasya sthane an adeshaha na vidhi इति चेत् स्मर्तव्यम् अनेन सूत्रेण केवलम् एतत् उच्यते यत् ऋकारस्य स्थाने यदि अनादेशः भवति तर्हि सः रपरः एव भवति ओके the sutra can be misunderstood ru will be replaced by an always no it is not like that whenever rukara is replaced by an letter then an will get the repa added appended to it that is what the sutra says it doesn't say rukara will be replaced by an rukara can be replaced by anything also it depends on the if there is some other sutra where the rikara will be replaced by something else possible so this sutra says the whenever an replaces rikara then repa will be following okay example we have got a lot of examples one is kirati is giving the example of kirati here I'll give some more examples you can see I'll type now if you're not seeing the my screen can let me know let me take another example kru plus nul pratyaya we have seen nul nul is what pratyaya sarvadhatukam or ardhadhatukam ardhadhatukam therefore
Guna Vilapan.
not guna nit
Janitya. Elongation.
therefore vriddhi therefore kru will become
Kar.
kru is akara plus ru now guna will be the adesha in the place of not guna here it's going that is rikara is going to be vriddhi not guna okay rikara is vriddhi letter will be the adesha in the place of rikara when followed by the nit pratyaya here nul is nit okay. So kakara plus ru followed by the nit then the the ik anta that is rikara will take vriddhi so vriddhi is going to be the vriddhi letter going to be the adesha now what are this vriddhi is going to be the adesha now rikara will be replaced by what vriddhi
R.
what are the vriddhi letters a
I, au.
a a I au a e o guna a I au vriddhi so vriddhi going to be the adesha so vriddhi letter I and au that cannot be the right one so a will be the right one so a is unletter so unletter replaces the rikara therefore repa will be added to it that's why we say r is vriddhi iti so the r got now both the aj bhakti as well as the hal bhakti and rikara also has got aj bhakti al bhakti that is why repa is added repa follows the an so kakara plus r so becomes kar so it is kar nul the content of nul lakara is it and nakara is it the content will be who will be replaced by aka sutra is there by that it will be replaced by aka if o is there will be replaced by aka if u is there you will be replaced by ana yuvoranaka you will be replaced by ana and who will be replaced by aka that's why you get the words that's how you get the words like patana kadana darshana, that ana, that is lut pratyaya, you. Here it is vu. Vu will be replaced by aka. So kar plus aka will become karaka. So what karaka is? The word karaka, karakani shatu. The word karaka is derived from the kru dhatu with the nul pratyaya. Another example, kru plus trich. Trich, the pratyaya, the krut pratyaya denotes the karta. So you get the karta. Kru plus trich. So what will happen? Trich is sarvadhatukam or ardhadhatukam.
Ardhadatukam.
Ardhadhatuka. So follows the anga. Anga is kru. Rasva ik upad. Rasva ik letter.
Guna.
Sorry, it is ik letter. Rasva not rasva ik. It is ik letter. Ik anta letter. So ru will be replaced by now guna. This is example for guna. The previous one for vriddhi. This one for guna letter. So ru will be replaced by the guna letter. What are the guna letters? A, E, O. So which will be the right one? A. And ru is going to be replaced by akara. Therefore, repa is appended. So kar plus trich. The content of trich is tru. So you get kar tru. So kru dhatu, which trich pratyaya, you get the karta, the doer of the dhatu artha, action. Dhatu artha is kru means action, doer. Similarly, suppose if it is other dhatu, khad dhatu, what will happen? Khad plus trich. This is some other example, not for this Urandraparaha. Becomes, it takes itagama, so kaditru. It means a eater. Okay, so this example for trich, not for this. So you get kartru. So kartru, the karaka. So therefore, what you need to remember is Vivarnasya sthane an adeshaha, and an will be raparaha. Okay. And Ril stands for 37 are letters. Therefore, Likara also you have to take it. Likara also you have to take it. And Likara, the examples are very rare. So therefore, we don't deal with that examples. So since Ril stands for Likara also, therefore, you need to know Likara also is possible. So Ril stands for Ril, it's Savarna, and Likara, it's Savarnas. Okay, so Uran Raparaha. Then after this, this is important because Guna Sandhi, then Uran Raparaha. It's all connected with the Guna. Then one more example, is a simple example, already we know, but the context here, that's why that one more example I'll give. These examples for Kridanta, then simple Sandhi. Brahma plus Rishiki. Brahma plus Rishiki. What will be the Sandhi? This is an example for Sandhi. Kridanta example, this is Sandhi example. Brahma plus Rishiki.
Guna Sandhi.
Yes, yeah, this is example for Guna Sandhi and as well as Urandapra also right here. So Brahma is Akara and this is R. So A plus R. A plus R will be replaced by the Guna letter. And here, since Rikara also is an Adesha, Purva Paryoga, both are Adesha, therefore, both will be replaced by A and R also appended to the an Adesha. So therefore, it is Brahmar plus Rishi. Brahmar plus Shihi. A plus R, both are replaced by R. So you get Brahma Shihi. So here also you can see the Uran Raparaha. So here, A plus R, the Stani is also R. Both are Stani. Akara also Stani and Rikara also Stani. So if Stani is there as separately or as the like in this example as the Purva or Para letter, then also it will be replaced by when it is replaced by an letter, then also it will get the Repa addition. Please note that. The doubt may come later. Rikara alone is not replaced. It is A plus Ru only. Then also, yes. If Rikara is the Stani and An is the Adesha, then Repa will be appended. That's a rule. Okay. So Uran Raparaha. After Uran Raparaha, now in the Sandhi, we are saying Sandhi. So Ikoyana Hachi, Echaha Ayava Yavaha, you can see the order. Then Gunasandhi we saw. After Gunasandhi is Vriddhi Sandhi. So all these Sandhis are Swara Sandhi, vowel Sandhi. So 6187 is Gunasandhi and 6188 Vriddhi Sandhi. Vriddhi Rechi, Vriddhi Radech and Vriddhi Rechi. This sutra may confuse sometimes. Which is Sanya Sutra, which is Vidhi Sutra. Vriddhi Radech, Sanya Sutra. Vriddhi Rechi, Vidhi Sutra. Vriddhihi Echi. That word you have to see that. Echi. Echi is, yes.
So on the Puran Raparahamu அப்ப வந்து சன்னியா சூத்திரம் தானே இது?
No, Uran Raparaha, it's not Sanyas. Yeah, Sanya Sutra. It is, yes, Sanya Sutra, not Vidhi Sutra.
Okay.
Not Sanya Sutra, it is a Paribhasha. Okay.
Paribhasha.
It's not Sanya defined, that it is a Paribhasha.
Okay.
Not Sanya Sutra. There is no Sanya involved there.
Okay. we are dealing with Vidhi Sutra.
Vidhi Sutra, there the application of this Uran Raparaha, you see that, that's all.
Okay, okay.
We are seeing Vidhi Sutra, where you see the application, like we see Ad Gunaha. Ad Gunaha is Guna Sandhi. What is Guna? Adeng Gunaha.
Adeng Gunaha, okay.
The knowledge of Sanya Guna is required, that we know it from this Sutra. Adeng Gunaha 112. Similarly, here Uran Raparaha. What is Uran Raparaha? That for that we should know that Paribhasha.
Okay.
It is Paribhasha, not Sanya.
Okay. Okay.
So now the Vriddhi Rechi. Vriddhihi Echi. So Echi, we know this Saptami Vibhakti. Therefore, Echi means H letter follows. A, Om, I, Ouch. Follows what? Nothing is there. Vriddhi Echi alone. It means we have to take the Anuvritti. Only when you bring in the Anuvritti, the sutra will be meaningful. So, Vriddhi Rechi, you can see it is 6188, which is in the Adhikara Samhitayam. Samhitayam is the Adhikara Samhitayam 6172. This is 6188. 88, do you see? It is not clear here. Okay, it is 88. So, Samhitayam. Okay, then. Okay, can you bring in the Anuvritti? You know that what Vriddhi Sandhi is. Then what are the Anuvrittis possible? It is Samhita Adhikara, therefore Samhitayam 6172. 6172 you can see here. Samhitayam, the previous page. 6172. Samhitayam Vishaye. That is, it is the Adhikara, Vishaya Saptami. Samhitayam Vishaye. This comes as Anuvritti. Now, can you tell me what else could be the Anuvritti?
Purvaparayoho. Ekaha Purvaparayoho.
Okay, 6184. That's also Adhikara. Then please say, anyone, all of unmute your mic and
Echaha.
Achi.
what is it? Echaha, 1 minute. Echaha. Where is Echaha?
No.
Vriddhi Rechi, the sutra. For that, the
Achi,
Anuvrittis.
sorry, Achi. I meant Achi.
Achi. Achi comes as
The
Anuvritti from
Parapadam.
which sutra? From which sutra you get Achi as Anuvritti? Eco energy, right?
Eco energy.
6177, what do you see? Iko Achi. Now, what vibhakti is Achi?
Saptami.
Saptami.
And what vibhakti is Echi in Vriddhi Rechi?
Saptami.
Saptami only.
Why two Saptamis? Two Saptamis required.
No.
Are you talking about Achi or are you talking about Echi? Which one? What is the Vriddhi Sandhi? Now tell me what Vriddhi Sandhi in general. What does it say? Padanta, that's not Padanta. What is Padanta?
Avarnat parasya achi varna asti chet.
Not Achi Varna. Echi
Not
Varna.
एच् वर्णः अस्ति चेत् पूर्वपरयोः एकः आदेशः भवति एकः आदेशः वृद्धि आदेशः भवति
Yes. Avarnat Achi pare Gunadeshaha. Avarnat Echi pare Vriddhi Adeshaha. Right? So Purva Paryavasthane. Now, will you bring in Echi? Will you bring in Achi also as Anuvritti? Does it required? That is the question.
Not required.
Not required, right? Because if it is required, then Echi, why Echi is there? Not required. So, therefore, Echi is, what is H letter? H is subset of Ach.
Ach.
Therefore, what is the connection between, you can see the Vriddhi, okay. The previous one, Adgunaha is Achi. Vriddhihi, here Vriddhihi is Echi. So what is the connection between the previous sutra, that is 6187, Adgunaha, and 6188? What is the connection?
The Ath letter?
No. What is the previous sutra gets Achi as Anuvritti from Iko and Achi, 6187, Adgunaha. Adgunaha, the sutra gets Achi as Anuvritti. Okay. Now this sutra doesn't get Achi as Anuvritti. It has already Echi. So what is the connection between Adgunaha, that is Guna Sandhi, and Vriddhi Rechi, Vriddhi Sandhi? There is some connection.
No.
it already it's a subset nala
Apavada?
Yes, exactly. Apavada. So Adgunaha is Achi. Achi means all the letters. Here also, if you say Achi, bring it all the letters, then there is no difference between these two, right? And when Vriddhi Adesha will come, previously you said Guna letter, and now you are saying Vriddhi letter. That is why Echi is there. See, Ad, that is Avarna is there. Avarna is the Purvapada, followed by Ach or H. That makes a difference between Guna and Vriddhi. Therefore, two sutras. The first sutra, if Ach follows, Ach means Ach doesn't include H. If it is H, then you cannot apply Guna Sandhi. You have to come to the next sutra, Vriddhi Rechi, apply Vriddhi Sandhi. Therefore, what is really Ach in Adguna? Ach minus H.
H.
What is the letters? Ak letters. That is Ak letters. That is why in the Sandhi we saw, that's how I explained. Avarnath Ak pare. Remember? Why Ak? Because Sambandha is Utsarga Pavada Sambandha, the connection. Therefore, when we learned the Sandhi in the beginning, we have learned Ak letter follows. If Ach letter follows, then it's a problem. If you say Ach letter in the beginning, here also Ach letter, there also Ach letter, then what is which one to apply? That confusion will come. That is why in the beginning we learned it as an Ak, but now we know. Now we know Utsarga Pavada. Therefore, Adgunaha is Utsarga, Vriddhi Rechi is Apavada. That's why Vriddhi Rechi, Achi doesn't come as Anuvritti, not required. Even though you see Ach goes as Anuvritti up to 125, but this sutra doesn't require. Because Echi is there. If Echi is there, Achi also you bring it. Then what is the need for Achi? So anuvritti to be brought down only if it is required, if it is applicable. If it is not applicable, then no need to bring us anuvritti. Please remember this. So vriddhihi echi. Now tell me, what are the anuvrittis possible from the previous sutras? A sutra requires Thani and Nimitta, Adesha, the context. So what are those things? All those things comes as anuvritti.
Dhatoho.
Dhatoho. Why is dhatoho? Where is dhatoho? Yo, dhatoho, it is there in 83. And it goes only up to 83 also, not 88. Dhatoho doesn't come as anuvritti.
संहितायां
पूर्वपरयोः
पूर्वपरयोः
Okay. So samhitayam comes as anuvritti. Purvaparyoho comes as anuvritti. Ekaha also. Ekaha purvaparyoho. Because samhitayam ekaha purvaparyoho. Then
आत्
at important. Ades is Thani. Right? And not only at as well as H. So at and H both are going to be replaced by the vriddhi letter. So that at also comes as anuvritti. That is why ad gunaha vriddhi rechi. Ad comes as anuvritti. So avarnath echi pare. Now you can say purva prayogo sthane ekaha vriddhihi adeshaha bhavati samhitayam vishaye. So ad comes as anuvritti. Ekaha purva prayogo comes as anuvritti. Samhitayam comes as anuvritti. Not ach. Ach is not required. So avarnath paraha yaha age. Echi cha parataha yaha varnaha tayogo purva paryogo sthane vriddhihi ekadesha bhavati samhitayam vishaye. So it is purvasya apavadaha. It is apavada to the previous vidhi, that is guna ad gunaha guna sandhi. So vriddhi is apavada, right? So now you can see
ஆத் எங்க வந்துச்சு ஜி? சம்ஹிதாயாம் விஷயே பூர்வ பரயோகோ ஸ்தானே.
ad previous sutra என்ன இருக்கு? What is the
இல்ல
previous?
அது இல்லை, இந்த சம்பூர்ண சூத்திரம் அனுவர்த்தியோட சேர்த்து சொல்லும் போது அது எங்க வரும்?
Avarnath echi pare.
ஓ அவர்நாத். ஓகே.
Avarna, that is a sthani. When avarna followed by h, both the avarna as well as h, the following letter, both will be replaced by vriddhi. So at comes as anuvritti, right? Otherwise, if at is not there, what is a sthani then? H alone is a sthani? No.
ஓகே.
Purva parayoga, when you say purva parayoga is a shashti vibhakti, dvivachanam. Therefore, purva, what is a purva letter? If ad doesn't come as anuvritti, purva is not there.
Yeah.
Only para h is there, right?
எஸ் ஜி. ஓகே.
Now you can see vriddhihi pratama vibhakti ekavachanam. Vriddhi here it means doesn't have any other meaning. It is a pure sanya. What is the sutra for that? Sanya sutra.
சாரி.
Sanya. What is sanya sutra for vriddhi?
वृद्धिः आत् ऐच्
Vriddhiradej 111. That is the first sutra. It remember vriddhiradej. Pratama vibhakti ekavachanam. Echi pratipadikam will be
एच्
H. Marut Shabda. Remember Marut Shabda. Then anuvritti. Ad becomes ad. You know, it has just has happened. That's why it's ad is there in the sutra. It is ad. Achi also is there, but achi you will not see. That's why apavada. You can just write anuvritti, but you will not see that achi as in the sutrartha. You will not see that. So avarnath parasya sutrartha you can see. Avarnath parasya. Avarnath is panchami. That is a purva. Avarnath stands for akara or akara. Akarat parasya. After that, h varne pare. If h varna follows. Now let me ask you, why it is Saptami. Saptami, what does it mean Saptami and what does it Panchami? What does it say? What do you remember? What sutra you remember?
Parakaryam, Purvakaryam. Pancham, Parakaryam and Purvakaryam.
Here Para and Purva both are going to be replaced. Therefore both one is in Panchami, other one is Saptami.
Saptami.
Remember Tasmaditi Uttarasya Tasminiti
Tasminiti
Nirdesh.
Purvasya.
Because it is Purva and Para both are Stani. Therefore Avarnath Parasya at H Varne Pare. Both 5 and 7 are there. Okay. Purva Paryogo Ekaha Vriddhihi Ekadesha Bhavati. Karat Akarat Yadi Panchami. Akarat Akarat Ekara Okara Aikaraha Aukaraha Agachati Chet. So Panchami is there, therefore these letters must be following that. Agachati Chet Ubayoko Vriddhihi Adeshaha Bhavati. Right? So this Vriddhi we know from the Sanya Sutra is giving Vriddhir Adej 111. Iti anena. It is not it is it's a, I think, typo. I, au, Vriddhir Adej, right? So it's a typo. I, au, Varnana, Vriddhi Sanya Bhavati. And here also, Sthane Antaratamaha, the replacement will be by this sutra. Sthana Sadrishyam. Sthana Sadarmyena Yaha Varnaha Sadrishatamaha Saha Adesha Rupena Bhavati. Idam Sutram At Gunaha 6187 Iti Asya Apavada Rupena Agachati. Remember, this is Purva Sutrasya Apavadaha Vriddhi Rechi. So Vriddhi is Apavada to Guna. Iti Yukte A plus A, I, O, iti atra ad gunaha iti anena gunaha ekadesha prapte yena prapte na prapte yaha vidhi arabhyate saha tasya badakaha bhavati anaya paribhashaya gunasya apavada rupena vartamana sutrena vriddhihi ekadesha bhavati. Okay, this condition or a followed by A, O, I, O. This condition is covered by Ad Gunaha. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes or no? Because Ad Gunaha, Ach follows. So, therefore, condition is covered or not?
Yes.
Yes,
It's covered. Therefore, Guna Desha, Guna Ekadesha Prapte. When Guna is possible, Prapte, Sati, then Yena Prapte, this is a Paribhasha not a sutra. This is a general Paribhasha. There are a lot of Paribhashas are available like that. Paribhasha into Shekhara, our book is there. Okay, so this is Paribhasha means not Paribhasha Sutra. Okay, Paribhasha, that how the sutra to be interpreted. A lot of Paribhasha, like Nimitta Paye, Naimittika Payam. This only I have told. Nimitta Paye, Shtadatu, Mudanya Shakara is replaced by Sakara. When it comes Ta also becomes Ta. So Nimitta Paya, Naimittika Payam. All those Paribhasha in that context I told. So like that, this is also a Paribhasha. Not a sutra. Paribhasha sutra is different. This Paribhasha is different. Yena na prapte yaha vidhi arabhyate saha tasya badakaha bhavati. Yena prapte yaha vidhi na arabhyate. When that vidhi is applicable, yena na aprapte. Yena na aprapte, not prapte. Yena na aprapte. Yena na aprapte yaha vidhi arabhyate saha tasya badakaha bhavati. When a rule aprapte yena na aprapte yaha vidhi arabhyate. So saha tasya badaka is the negator, that is apavada. Saha tasya badaka. When the conditions are there but still the rule is not aprapta, not applied, na vidhi arabhyate chet, then that will be then when a condition is applicable for a sutra to be applied, but doesn't apply, it means the other sutra applies. It means other sutra is an apavada to this sutra. That is what it means. Saha tasya badakaha bhavati. Okay. Iti anaya paribhashaya gunasya apavada rupena vartamana sutrena vriddhihi ekadeshah bhavati. Okay, then let's give some example. You can see in the Purvapada akara or akara, in the para a or I iti atra ubayogosthane sthana dharmyena aikaraha adeshah bhavati. Aikara is the best choice by sthane antaratamaha. Therefore akarasya is giving the akarasya ucharanam kantaha ekara aikara yogo ucharana sthanam kantatalu. Therefore eka plus eka becomes ekaika. Eka plus eka becomes ekaika. Vriddhi sandhi. Sa plus esha saisha. Na plus aichat naichat. All these examples we know. This is an example for ekara follows. Ekara and aikara. The next one for okara and aukara. Eka plus oshadihi. Eka plus oshadihi. Ekaushadihi. Then eka plus outkantyam. Ekautkantyam. These are the vriddhi example. Okay. So vriddhi rechi. Now, after this is vriddhi sandhi. That's all. So vriddhi sandhi, need to note it is apavada to guna sandhi. The connection between the rules, the sutras in terms of guna and apavada, you need to note. And the next one, you can see here the vriddhihi and echi. Vriddhihi and echi. Vriddhihi goes as anuvritti up to 92. And echi goes as anuvritti up to 89. 89, the very next sutra. The very next sutra, echi. So therefore, the next sutra is eti edati utsu. Next sutra is eti edati utsu. But before going to that, have you seen the enga padantat ati? Have you seen that or not?
No.
No, Ji.
You have not seen that enga padantat ati?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay. Enga padantat ati, should have seen that because it is apavada to what? Purva Rupa Sandhi. Yeah. It's apavada to
vriddhi sandhi.
not vriddhi sandhi.
Sorry, ayavaya sandhi. Sorry. Ayavaya sandhi.
Ayadi sandhi we saw in that context.
Yeah.
Along with that is ayadi sandhi is utsarga. We should have seen this apavada. Okay. So let me explain enga padantati, that is apavada. Then we can come to the vriddhi sandhi. Okay. Vriddhi already done. So further we will see the apavada and will come. Those things we will see. So now enga padantat ati. So when in the order of sutras you can write like this. First eko enachi we saw. Then akasavane dirghaha, I think. Right? Then echo ayavayavaha. Then you can write engaha padantat ati 61109. You can see 61109. That you can write the order of sutras. Your notes you can write like this. Engaha padantat ati after echaha ayavayavaha. Then you can write guna sandhi. And apavada to guna is vriddhi. Then vriddhi is going to continue. We will see that. Vriddhi is going to continue for more sutra. That we will see. Okay. Now, in between, enga padantat ati, that is missed out. Apavada is missed out. We can write that. so that you can see the connection. Okay. So now, Enga Padantat Ati. Now, before that, what is the connection between Ikoyana Achi, that is Yen Sandhi, and Akasavarni Dirgaha, that Dirga Sandhi, Savarna Dirga Sandhi? What is the connection?
That is also Apavada.
Which is Sapavada, which is Utsarga?
Savarna Dirgha Sandhi
Savarna Dirgha Sandhi is Apavada.
is Apavada.
Sorry?
Savarna Dirgha Sandhi is Apavada to the previous sutra.
Savarna Dirga Sandhi is Apavada to previous sutra. What is the previous sutra?
Oh,
What is that you said, Krishnanji?
No, the Akasavarna Dirgha is Apavada to Ikoyanachi, right? No?
Akasavarne Dirgaha is Apavada to
Because Ikoyanachi, so E and E would be a Dirgha, so would be a Savarna Dirgha Sandhi, right?
Akasavarne Dirga is Apavada to Ikoyanachi. Yes, that is right. That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Because the conditions of the Ikoyanachi and conditions of Ik being similar, Ik letters, which is a subset of Ak, that's fine. But Ik can be followed by Achi. Achi is vowels. So E followed by E. Will you apply Ikoyanachi as Savarna Dirga? Savarna Dirga. Therefore, Savarna Dirga Sandhi is Apavada. So with respect to Ikoyanachi, Savarna Dirga Sandhi is Apavada. Right? Now, then with the then Enga Echaka Ayavayavaha, we saw H letter. Then with Echaka Ayavayavaha, this Enga Padantadati is Apavada. Eng is this sutra, Enga Padantadati, that Eng is a subset of Echaha, right? So therefore it is Apavada. H letter followed by Ach will be Ayadi Sandhi, and within H, if it is a Eng and with a particular condition, it is there, then Ayadi Sandhi will not be applied. Purva Rupa Sandhi will apply. That is what is said by this rule. Enga Padanta Dati iti. So, Enga Padanta Dati is Apavada. Apavada to Echaha Ayavayavaha, that is 6178. So, now we will see that. Now, before going to that file, Enga Padantat Ati, can tell what are the anuvrittis. And before doing anuvritti, let us split the sutra. Sandhi Vicheda. You know what it means, so you can easily split now. Sandhi, you know it. Therefore, you can split it.
Yengaha.
Padantat.
Padantat. Okay.
At.
Okay. Padantat.
Ati.
Enga Padantat Ati, right? No, Engaha what vibhakti?
Sthaniya Varnala Sashti.
You know the rule, okay? Remember, it's not that you don't know Purva Sandhi. Think about the Sandhi, the rule, and already you know it. Now you are saying the sutra. This is a Stani, you think and tell. Engaha. Right?
Yeah.
Stani, okay. Then what happens? Then Ati is what vibhakti?
Saptami.
See, Ati is Saptami, very clear. Now, in the sutra, Yengaha Padantat is there. Padantat what vibhakti?
Padantat
Panchami is there, and Yengaha is Shashti is there. Obviously that. Do you see any meaning? Yengaha padantat, when you say, see, doesn't it look like one is the Visheshana, the qualifying? So Yengaha, if you say Shashti Vibhakti.
Padantas is a qualifier for
So
Yengaha.
if you say that is Shashti Vibhakti, now we are forgetting this Adhikara Sutra, Ekaha Purva Parayoho. That's what I'm saying. What is the Sandhi? What is the rule? Can you tell me the Purva Rupa Sandhi? The rule, not the Sutra, just the rule, what we learned. From the Sandhi chart, you can see and tell what happens.
When Padanta Yeng is followed by Hraswach,
Then what happens?
then Purva Rupa will replace both.
That's what is, the word is there. Pura Rupa.
Will replace both.
What is Sthani then?
Purva Parayoho.
Purva
Purva
Parayoho.
Parayoho. In the chart also the word replace both. The word is there. And here also Yekaha Purva Parayoho is there. Now you tell me what will be the vibhakti of Yengaha. What will be the vibhakti of Yengaha?
Panchami.
Oh, Panchami.
It must be Panchami because Purva Parayoha is there. Like the previous sutra, Ad Gunaha and all we saw, right? Ad Achipare, right? Similarly, Ad Echipare. So Panchami and Saptami both are there. Both are the Stani, Purva Parayoho, Purva letter as well as Para letter. Yengaha Padanta is Panchami. Padanta is Panchami, therefore Yengaha also must be Panchami. And also, it comes under the Adhikara, Purva Parayoho. So Yengaha Atipare, that's all. Like Avarnath Achipare, Guna. Avarnath Echipare, Vriddhi. Similarly, Yengaha Atipare, right? Yengaha Panchami, Atipare. What is Ati?
At.
At. What is At?
Akara.
Asva.
Swakara.
Only Akara.
Akara.
In the Ati is Saptami Vibhakti of the Shabda At. And the At means the letter only A. Taparaha Tat Kalasya. Okay, Taparaha Tat Kalasya. A only. So At is not Panchami and all. At is Panchami, Ad Gunaha. But here this At only. So Takara limits that letter only to that letter, particular Matra letter. So At Akara. So Rasva Akara. That's why Rasva Akara. So Yengaha, that is Panchami, Atipare. And here Yengaha is qualified by Padantat. What Yeng it must be? Padanta Yeng. Not any Yeng. If any Yeng is there, will you apply this? No, Yachaha Yavayaha must be applied. Utsarga must be applied. This is Apavada. Right? So Padanta Yeng. Padantat Yengaha Atipare Purva Parayogo Sthane Kim Adesha Bhavati? What is the Adesha? You have to bring that as Anuvritti. What is the Adesha? What you know the Adesha? What is the rule? What replaces both? Purva Rupa. That is Purva is the Adesha. That comes as Anuvritti. You can see here Purvaha, Ami Purvaha. You see 107. Purvaha. The word Purvaha is there. Purvaha is Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. That's why it's called Purva Rupa Sandhi. Purvaha Adesha Bhavati. What is a Purva here? What is a Yeng is the letter. So Yeng will be the replacement for both. So remember, Yeng will be the replacement for both. The Sthani is Purva and Para. Adesha is the Purva. That is the preceding form will be the Adesha in the place of both Purva and Para. So Purva Parayoga Sthane Yenga Padantat Yengaha Atipare Purva, that is Yeng, Para, that is At, that is A, Purva Parayoga Sthane Purva Rupaha, that is Yeng, will be the Adesha. Understand? Or is it confusing? Yes or no?
Yes, Ji.
Padantat engaha ati pare purva parayogo sthane purva rupaha. What is a purva rupaha? Eng.
Eng.
Adesha bhavati samhitayam vishaye. This is the sutrartha. Okay, now we can see here. Can all of you follow this? Understand? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
Ji.
yes.
Is it difficult to follow this? Because we know the sutra. Already we know the not sutra. We know the rule. Now we are seeing the sutra. Not that we are learning the sandhi through this sutra. Already sandhi rules we know. We know we are applying. Now through sutras we are trying to learn the sutras. So through sutras we are saying the same thing. Right? So try to see the connection between the sandhi rules what we saw and with the sutras. We apply the same, extend that same to sutras also. Then you can easily see what it is. Extend your understanding of the sandhi rules, what you studied without sutra to sutra. Then the meaning of the sutra will be clear. Now we can see Engaha Panchami Vibhakti Ekavachanam Padantat. We know Panchami Vibhakti Ekavachanam Padanta Pratipadika Ati. Saptami Vibhakti Ekavachanam Pratipadika is At, therefore A. So tapara tatkalasya, that we need to note that. Here also, okay, will achi comes as anuvritti? Is it useful for the sutrartha? Yes or no?
No.
Not
No.
required. Even
Not
though it comes as anuvritti, just he is writing the anuvritti. That's all. But it is not useful. Okay. It is not useful. Purva parayoho also comes as anuvritti. Anyway, samhitayam purva parayoho purvaha. These are the anuvrittis. So now sutrartha is padanta eng varnat hrasva akare pare. That is what denoted by the word ati. hrasva akare pare purva parayogo ekaha purvaha adeshaha bhavati. Right? So padante vidyamanat ekarat okarat, because eng is evo, therefore okara. Ekarat okarat paraha yadi hrasva akaraha agacchati. तर्हि पूर्वपरयोः उभयोः एकः पूर्वरूपः एकादेशः भवति. अयमेव पूर्वरूपसन्धिः. वने प्लस अस्मिन् वने ये पदान्त ये, therefore वने प्लस अस्मिन् ये प्लस a, पूर्व is eng, para is at a, so तयोः स्थाने पूर्वरूपः एकारः adeshaka bhavati. Therefore, vanesmin. That elided akara is showed by the avagraha. Avagraha is not a letter. Okay. So, idam sutram echaha ayava yavaha sutrasya apavada rupena bhavati. So, apavada sutra. The connection between these two is apavada. Already we have learned that in the rules. We know that it is apavada. It's only restating. यदि एकारः ओकारः ज्ञातव्यम्, I'm reading ज्ञातव्यम्, यदि एकारः ओकारः वा पदान्ते न विद्यते तर्हि अस्य सूत्रस्य प्रयोगः न भवति. Yes, what will you apply? You will apply एचः अयवायवः. If they are not the padanta eng, if it is not padanta eng, then you cannot apply this rule. The condition is very specific, padanta. यथा ची धातोः ल्युट् प्रत्यये कृते ची plus lut pratyaya is adding. Lut, the content is you is replaced by ana. Remember I said before, you or anaka, you will be replaced by ana, you will be replaced by aka. You will see that later. Just the example is giving that. So chi plus lut is chi plus ana. Iti sthite sarvadhataka adhatakayoho iti anena. By that sutra, guna can happen. So chi will become che plus ana. अत्र अस्य सूत्रस्य प्रसक्तिः नास्ति, यतः चे इति पदं नास्ति. चे इस् इट् अ पदम्? The anga becomes chi becomes che. Why? Guna happens. When a ardha dhatuka or sarvadhatuka pratyaya follows, ik antasya gunaha bhavati. So here chi plus ana, chi is a dhatu, fifth gana dhatu, plus ana is a pratyaya. Okay, if you have difficulty in understanding what is lut, just know the pratyaya. Ana, chi plus ana. Ana is a pratyaya. Ardha dhatuka pratyaya. Chi plus ana. Now, ana can cause angakarya. So chi will become che. Che plus ana. Now, che, is it a padanta che? And padanta ye?
No.
It's a no. Chi is a dhatu which has taken guna become che. That ye is not padanta ye. Therefore, padanta yeng. Not. It's not a padanta yeng. Therefore, you cannot apply this rule. So, che plus ana. What rule we apply then? You cannot apply this purva rupa sandhi. Purva rupa sandhi vidhi.
Ayadi sandhi we can.
Ayadi sandhi you have to apply. So che plus ana, che will become ye plus a will become I. Therefore you get chayana, right? The form chayana. So atra ekaha ayavayavaha iti anena ayadeshaha krute chayana iti padam siddhyati, rupam siddhyati. Okay. Understand?
Yes.
Yes.
If you have any difficulty, you can please let me know. Atra lekha samaye purva rupam darshigitam avagraha chinnasya prayogaha bhavati. Saha kevalam spashtataye asti. Okay, that is only for our understanding that avagraha is there. Need not be there also. Anena chinnena atra uchcharanasya kopi bhedaha na jayate. Doesn't create any difference in the pronunciation. It's going to be same. वस्तुतः तु व्याकरणशास्त्रे अष्टाध्याय्यां वा अवग्रहचिह्नस्य विषये कोऽपि नियमः सूत्राणि वा न सन्ति. There is no rule with regard to Yavagraha in the Ashtadhyaya or any Vyakarana-shastram. Vyakarana-shastram kevalam uchcharanasya tata shabda-nirmanasya vishaye eva niyaman patayati. Lekana-vishaye na. That's true. Vyakarana-shastram doesn't talk about the writing, only talks about the formation of the words. How to write it and all, it doesn't talk about. Ataha atra avagraha chinnam vina vane asmin etadrishamapi lekitam shakyate. Yes. Even if it is not there, you should understand. Vane asmin is vane plus asmin. Asmin vane. We have to understand. Okay.
While chanting shlokas, should we pronounce that, sir? Like vane
Avagraha cannot be
asmin should tell
pronounced.
or okay.
Avagraha cannot be pronounced. Doesn't have any sound for it. The avagraha is only for the sake of the readers to split the words. It's given. So vane asmin, if it is there, then we should know it is vane plus asmin. Asmin vane iti, we should know. That's what it is. Avagraha is not talked about in the Vyakarana Shastram. Sometimes it need not be given also. That is what he says. And as I told before, the publisher, he gives avagraha symbol for the sake of the reader. So it is only in help done by the publisher. It's not required, avagraha. In the beginning it is required, after that avagraha will be dropped, not required. Okay. So any doubt in this Vidhi Sutra? No. So you have to go back to the previous sutras and Sanya sutras, Paribhasha sutras, and see the connection, how it is applicable, how it is applied. You yourself can do sandhi and see what all the sutras applied. You'll see a lot of sutras are applied. You can do maybe one or two sutras like that. I will do it maybe later. You'll see a lot of sutras, starting from Sanya sutras onwards. A lot of sutras are applicable. In deriving the bhavati from bhu dhatu, which looks very simple, bhu plus tip pratyaya, you get bhavati. There are more than 25 sutras applied, starting from what is dhatu onwards. Bhuvadayaha dhatavaha, then you have to define what is tip. All the sutras, so many sutras are there. All the sutras, if you apply, you will see more than 25, 30 sutras will be applied. Now we are seeing a simple one here. Suppose if we take Vriddhi Rechi, that Vriddhi Sanya you have to bring in. Vriddhi Sanya you have to bring in. And if it is specifically Rikara is that in Urandra Praha you have to bring in. And what is An? An refers to the Pratyahara. What An is that? Adirantine Sahayata. By that sutra you are bringing the shorter An. And you have to say Anudit Savarnasya Pratyaha. Only in that sutra the longer An is used. Not in any other places. So many sutras can be brought in when deriving the or in joining the sandhi or deriving the form of the dhatu or the pratipadikam, etc. Okay, so all these sutras you need to know, you need to recall. The application of one sutra, other sutras are also come. So now under Vidhi Sutras we have seen Iko Yanachi, Akasavarne Dirgaha, Iko Yanachi, then Echaha Yavayavaha, Enga Padantat Ati. Right? So Iko Yanachi, Akasavarne Dirgaha, Echaha Yavayavaha, Enga Padantat Ati. Then Adgunaha, then Vriddhi Rechi. So Vriddhi Rechi, we will see now. We continue with more Vriddhi Sandhi. And Apavada to Vriddhi also going to come later. So many rules are there in this section. In Samhitaya, top Adhikara. We will see that. Okay. If you have any doubts, you can please ask. Any doubts?
No, Ji.
Okay. Are you all taking any notes or writing?
Yes.
Yes.
Please do it. Please write it. Maybe one format I will send you. Sutra, Padacheda, Anuvritti. Anuvritti can have Adhikara also. Then Vritti you can write. Then Vritti also Kashika Vritti, Siddhanta Kaumari Vritti, and Pratama Vritti. Many Vrittis are there. All those Vrittis you can write. It means the same thing. But the way they explain each one of them, how they explain. And the examples also. Siddhanta Kaumari, they give some example. And Kashika, you will find some example. The examples also. That completes one sutra. So a sutra means it should have all these details. And Sanya Pradesha also. If you see any Sanya coming and where are all these Sanyas, you see that also you can note down. Like the Vriddhi. Vriddhi is a Sanya. So Vriddhi Radej is that you can see the applicability of the Sanya, Vriddhi. Similarly, Adgunaha. That Guna is Sanya Pradesha. Not only here, in other places also you will see Guna and Vriddhi. Like when a Nit Pratyaya follows, Vriddhi happens. There also Sanya Pradesha. Sanya, the Vriddhi is applied. Okay. So those, we will see that. It's a different context. Not Sanya, not Sangita Sutra. That comes in the context of the Dhatu when it is followed by the Pratyaya and all. Okay, the Sanya Pradesha, you start writing, it will keep expanding. You will see it is expanding. Many places you will find the application of the Sanya. Okay, so we can stop here. Om Purnamadav Purnamidham Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanta Shanta Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Dhanyavadaha.
धन्यवाद जी.
धन्यवादः.
धन्यवादः जी.
Dhanyavadaha.
धन्यवादः जी. धन्यवाद शरण जी.
Dhanyavadaha.